That's part of our culture. Too. But what happens is you get these people that come in saying, oh, the black Americans, all they did was talk about me, the black Americans. If you're gay, we talk about you. Every gay kid we had in school, that nigga's name was Sweets. I remember we had this one kid named Donnell, the gay kid. He was on the track. He could run fast. And when Donnell would get on the track, we'd be like, run, Sweets. Look at that sissy go. Run. We love Sweets. But we gonna talk shit. Because Sweets ran like this. Run, Sweets, go. Run. Get them, Sweets. Shit, and Sweets better. You better be 42nd Street Elementary School when we had these racist Sweets. That we just a shit talking ass culture. But what happens is Drake, Eminem, Fat Joe, and people like y'all come into our culture. Y'all claim the culture, but then when it comes to the shit talking, y'all can't take it. And that's the problem. When it comes to that aspect of our culture, you can't take it. See, every black American been through the fire. When y'all complain about us talking shit about how y'all dress, you know what black Americans are saying? Oh, today is Tuesday. What's new? We talked about the teacher. I remember when I was in when we was in school. Hell, the best joke circles would be at church, nigga. Youth service at church. And the other groups, y'all don't come to church with us. You want to hear some jokes? Come to a black American church and go to youth service. Am I lying? Those of you in the chat room who grew up in church. You grew up in church and you was part of the youth department and your church had a youth department. Jokes were treacherous. I got the niggas in youth service at church had better jokes than the kids at school. When I had gotten to the point to where I could clown the kids at school, I still had to go to church. And my shoes better be on point at church. Or I'm getting it. That's why I don't let these people claim some innocent, like, oh, the black Americans, oh, they were just so mean. The black Americans were just so hostile. The black Americans. Toughen up. You didn't get no more or no less than any other nigga in class. We was kids. And that's one way we, culturally, that's how we get down as a group. And as a matter of fact, I actually like it. I don't even want to change that part of our culture. Crack jokes. It teaches motherfuckers to like who they are in spite of what other people say. If you learn the lesson. Because what happens as black Americans, what happens when we're done cracking jokes? Niggas is still going to go to lunch together and be cool. We still going to talk about last night's Laker game, if you in LA, or whatever city you in, or whatever your interest is. After we done with the jokes, we going to go right back to having fun and doing what we do. But don't stumble and fall, or don't even trip. Because if you trip, look at that nigga almost fell. These people want to come around and nip and snip the highlights of our culture and then demonize us for the parts of our culture that didn't work for them. Oh, the black Americans talked about your accent. So what? I'm from LA. Every time somebody moved from the South to school here, we murdered their accent. Don't move from Arkansas or Alabama or Texas to LA in the 80s and the 90s. You come talking all that slow talk. Nigga, we are going to clown. Oh my God. I remember my cousins from Texas would come. Me and my sister would be like, Sim, Sim, Malim.